They saw the smile, the careful shape, the polished way I learned to stay in place. A golden hush behind a baroque skin, like being loved meant hiding what I am within. I wore the shell like I was taught to do. Be sweet, be safe, be what looks right to you. But every quiet fear I tucked away was turning into thunder I could barely keep at bay. Because a heart can only bend so long before the silence starts to sound all wrong. And even pretty masks can start to feel like a cage around what's real. So world, if you hear me now, hear this. I am more than the shape you first thought fit. More than the shell, more than the role, more than the fear to try to keep me whole. I can change like light, like truth, like art, but every form still starts from the same heart. And if I tell the world one thing tonight, it's that becoming real is worth the fright. Love found me shaking where the walls stood near, where being seen felt tangled up with fear. And all the parts I thought I had to hide came rushing out like stars I kept inside. They call it strange when a girl transforms, when she stops being small enough to make them warm. But maybe growing is a beautiful lake. Maybe some truths are born the moment something breaks. I'm not one fixed reflection, not one face to preserve. I'm every feeling learning, it deserves what it deserves. So world, if you hear me now, hear this. I am more than the shape you first thought fit. More than the shell, more than the role, more than the fear that tried to keep me whole. I can change like light, like truth, like art, but every form still starts from the same heart. And if I tell the world one thing tonight, it's that becoming real is worth the fright. To the ones who learned to hide to be adored, to the ones who stayed small to keep the peace restored, to the ones whose truest selves were called too much, too strange. You are not wrong because you changed. Some of us were made to shimmer, shift and grow. Some of us find courage only when we let it show. And love that asks you not to be yourself was never love enough to help. So world, here I am with nothing to conceal. No perfect little mask, just something real. I am wonder, I am fear, I am grace in motion too. I am every color, honesty can move.